Welcome back to video 10, week 10 of the 12 weeks of videos that come along with the 12-week guide for Built for More. This one is called What the Hell is a Hybrid Athlete, or What the Hell is a Hybrid Lifestyle? Because this word hybrid has been thrown around a lot lately. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the internet and stuff like that, but this like hybrid athlete is literally all over the internet, and that's what we're becoming through this 12-week guide. You are, if you didn't know, you're a hybrid athlete now. So let's go over what exactly it is and what it means. So by definition, hybrid training is someone who excels in multiple athletic disciplines, typically combining strength and endurance training. And I've just put here that excel is a little bit dramatic because now the hybrid approach is a lot more inclusive and something that a lot of people are partaking in. I like to say that hybrid training is a style of training that is a combination of weight/resistance training and some sort of endurance training, whether that is running, swimming, cycling, whatever it is. So there's a whole lot of aspects to hybrid training, and basically the way I see it is like a hybrid is someone that both weightlifts and does some sort of like endurance events, whether that is like marathons, high rocks, and like kind of combines the two practices together. And like we're doing, we're not just weightlifting, we're also going on the ski, we're also running, we're also doing this, we're also doing leg extensions, like we're combining it. So we're all hybrid athletes here. Now, I know this is something I kind of went over the very first video, but why did I switch to a hybrid lifestyle? And I'm not going to go into much detail because, like I said, I've already been over this in the first video that we went over. But basically, one of the main reasons why I switched to a hybrid lifestyle was because I was just getting really, really bored with the style of training that I was doing. So, like, the style of training I was doing was very much like 3 sets, 12 reps, and that was it. And I just was getting bored of the movement. It was a very up, down, sideways movement, and I didn't feel like I was getting much functionality out of it. And I suppose, like, as a 22-year-old, I felt really stiff and not very mobile, which isn't something that a 22-year-old should feel like. So I just, like, at the time was like, right, I'm going to start incorporating more functional kind of workouts into my plan, into my split, because I was also feeling really, really puffy, and I was kind of like in a building stage at that time. So I was like, trying to put on muscle, so I was also bulking as well, and I just felt really stiff and really puffy and just really like inflamed, and I just was like, this does not feel normal, like, this does not feel like this, like, it should feel like this. And I just was like, right, I need to switch it up. So I started incorporating more cardio. I started incorporating functional movements like kettlebell swings or burpees and stuff like that, just to get myself moving a bit better. And I found that it helped so much. It made such a difference because I obviously was getting fitter, I was getting stronger, and I was like, if I can get fitter and stronger without having to sacrifice muscle development and having to sacrifice cardio, and if I can implement both of them and also feel better about myself and feel better about how I perform, then why did I not do this sooner, kind of thing. So yeah, that's like one of the main reasons why I switched. And like I said, the other reasons is just because it makes me feel good. It gives me like more purpose to my training rather than just training to look good. And yeah, so why should you train as a hybrid athlete, or really why are you training as a hybrid athlete? And here's kind of why I made the plan. So lifestyle, being a more active human will only benefit you more in moderation. Of course, you can't go into, flat out no rest days, because that's not going to help us, and that's not going to do very well for your body, for your cycle, for anything. So in moderation, obviously. Confidence, you will find that your ability to believe you can do hard things will increase, which in turn will increase your overall confidence, which is something that I have definitely noticed, is that whenever it comes to doing things that I'm not familiar with, I have a better approach to it, where I'm actually more keen to try it rather than just kind of like, oh, I'll maybe not try that because it's a wee bit scary. I will actually try it in the gym, outside the gym, whatever it is. I just might feel like my confidence is a lot better and fun. Actually, I should be enjoyed and different. And being able to move your body in a different way can bring that. You're not tied to a certain movement. So what I mean by this is basically I just always felt that I only had to train like for aesthetics, and I had to train one way. You couldn't kind of include any other sort of practice in your training. And yeah, just like it's so much more fun whenever you can like do a barbell back squat and then pair it with a jump squat or a depth squat or something like that. And then it's really fun whenever you can do, I don't know, like let's say a sumo squat supersetted with a kettlebell swing, which is like insanely burny, by the way. I don't think I've programmed that, hopefully not, because that would burn. But I have done that before, and it's just a lot more fun whenever you've got different movements in there with such variety. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I will always advocate for this type of lifestyle and this type of training, because it is so much fun and you get so much out of it. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a bit of more of an insight as to like kind of like what a hybrid athlete is. What hybrid training is, because like there is a lot of aspects to it, but it is actually gotten a bit of a bad rap on the internet where you have to like be an athlete, you have to like excel in it, you have to like take it over your life, where it's like basically just combining two practices together, a couple of practices together and having fun with it. And I think it's just such a cool way to move your body. And that's why I've decided to make this program, and that's why you are doing this program, because you want to move your body in different ways. And I think that's very, very good. And yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to go over. This is a very short one because I just kind of wanted to give you a bit more of an insight as to like what it is that you're actually getting yourself into, because once you're in this lifestyle, it's pretty hard to get out of it. But it's so fun, and it's there's so many variables to it, and there's so many good things that come from it. That's why it's so enjoyable and beneficial to you in so many ways. But yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to go over. Like I said, nice and short and sweet for this one. And yeah, I will chat to you very soon. Hopefully that helped. Bye.